Hello, gorgeous soul. Are you ready for an extreme planetary grand finale? Yes, it's the final season of Neptune in Pisces. All the weird, magical, strange, and absolutely bonkers stuff that's happened in the past 11 years is here, and it's going to be peak. It's going to be more. It's coming to a conclusion that ends in January 2026. On top of that, we've got Pluto direct, a Grand Air Trine, a kite, and a mystic rectangle. What does it mean? Absolute clarity and transformation. Here's your monthly astrology. Hello, gorgeous Libra. This October is very full on and exciting because we've got not only a Grand Air Trine, we've also got a kite and a mystic rectangle. So big news is being delivered to you. You will see almost all the situations in your life, I truly believe, in a different way, in a way that you're able to manage, in a way that you're able to flow with, and solutions are coming to you. It is incredible. And also don't forget, you've got Mercury in your sign, giving you the gift of the gab. People are very persuaded by you. Use that magical juice while you can, because when it's gone, it's gone. But whatever you create now, you'll be able to stabilize when it moves on. So if you could persuade anyone of anything, if your words were spells, what would you conjure? Because that is what's going on. Now, on the 1st of October, Mercury in your sign squares Jupiter, and there may be some conversation you've got to have around your career. Now, partially, that conversation has to begin within you, because when you decide what you want, truly, fearlessly, confidently, that shift can happen quite quickly. But you've got to believe. You've got to find that belief in yourself for that to occur. But you're there, baby. You're there. Trust it. Now, one of the big things that's coming up for you this whole month is to do with love and any previous wounds to do with love, potentially even ex-lovers or people you have a past life connection that could pop up, but it might be a test. It may be an illusion from the past. So handle all issues to do with love or ex-lovers, or even your view of love today compared to your view of love in the past, as a healing journey, not a repeat. Essential. Definitely don't go down a familiar road or a familiar pattern that you used to do that comes from a wound, because Chiron is the wounded healer, and it is in your position of relationships, and Mercury is opposing it. So there's some conversation coming up for you, and if you surrender to the conversation and you open your eyes to what's going on, there's a total amazing healing for you. Now, Venus, the planet of love and the planet of abundance, is also opposing the North Node, and the North Node is our future. And the North Node and Venus are saying to you, do you believe in yourself, or do you give your power away? You know, are you self-critical? Do you think, oh, I'm not worthy of love? Now, obviously, you might not walk around thinking that in your day-to-day life, but really go into that wound, because you will grow from it. It's fertilizer, it's done, and now the green shoots of your spirit are rising to the surface. And you can move on from all this month. But it's coming up a lot because the full supermoon also is in your relationship zone. So things buried in your unconscious and your subconscious. Now, for some of you, actually, if you've done the work, and that's not, the work is a long process, and the work isn't, about your attention. It's a process, right? So it's not a judgment if you don't have the best time this month. Because actually you're clearing things out this month, but some of you will have a peak experience of wonder, magic, joy, and happiness when it comes to love, because you've sorted some stuff out. Again, it's not a race, and it doesn't make someone who's having a good time any better than you if you're still processing stuff. Now, Mercury actually leaves your sign on the 6th, so get persuasive before the 6th if possible. But after the 6th, everything is more grounded, and you feel secure in yourself. There has to be a sort of focus on what makes you happy, though, because Mercury is square Pluto, and Pluto is saying, hey, follow your creative path, follow your vision, follow your joy, and find the child within you. And also, if you've got kids or you're close to kids around you, it's time to put the focus on them as well. But I have even better news for you, as Venus, your ruler, is entering your sign. So that is one of, basically the best time of the year because Venus is your ruler, bestows extra benefits and wonder towards you. Obviously, it's in your sign, so it's super potent, and you are able to really experience love on a deeper level. Do be a bit cautious on the 14th, though, because Venus is opposing Neptune. Now, this could work out two ways. One, you have the best, most intimate time. You dive into the depths of someone's being, friend or lover. But if you're not paying attention, you might just want it. You might, give me that love drug. I will take that love potion number 9, regardless of if it's an illusion. I wouldn't recommend that, because Neptune is a very powerful planet. Pluto is going direct. And if you've been sort of thinking about the joys in your past, creativity in your past, love in your past, and you've been dealing with stuff to do with that, onwards, you're going to the next dimension, the next level when it comes to happiness, which is great. And it might surprise you, actually. An unexpected adventure might surprise you, as Venus in your sign is trine Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable, in Gemini, fellow air sign, and it's offering you a massive adventure or unexpected travel. And Venus is also trine Pluto, again, bringing welcoming changes. Now, most importantly, the 14th is the most powerful day of the month, because we've got Pluto going direct in air sign Aquarius. We've got Venus trine Uranus in Gemini, Venus trine Pluto. We've got the Grand Air Trine, the Kite, and the Mystic Rectangle all on the same day. So Venus in your sign is trine Pluto, which is trine Uranus, which is trine Venus. So that is super powerful. And for you, oh my God, it could be so exciting. Do something with that energy. If you don't do something positive with that energy, you might feel really frustrated and a bit manic on that day. Now, with the kite, you are able to rise above all the situations in your life and get clarity and really clearly see what you're meant to do and where you're meant to go. And news will also be delivered with the Mystic Rectangle. Likely an opportunity for you. And also, if you're going to manifest, make sure you manifest on the 14th, because it's like your manifestations and your desires are on the wings of this energy, going straight to source. Now, the sun in your sign is square Jupiter. Again, you've got lots of things to resolve around career, but it seems as if you've got the answers now. When Mercury and Mars join forces, you're powerfully committed to security, your own sense of security and abundance, and you're able to push forward. Of course, it couldn't be a more action-packed month for you, because then, of course, we have the new moon in your sign. This is your birthday moon. It brings with it great opportunity. And actually, I would manifest on that new moon, and I would ask for transformation around career. If you're not into career, if you're not working or no intention of working, then it's about where you're putting your passion for the future and your reputation. And there's something good coming with that, because the new moon is square Jupiter, the planet of good fortune. Even though squares are challenging, as I always say, Jupiter likes to bring a present to the party. The big news is that Neptune re-enters Pisces. It is the season finale, darlings, and there may be drama. And your drama and the gifts that Neptune's going to give you are about your health and well-being, your day-to-day routines, what you do to be of service to others, and work. And there is a gift and there is an opportunity there. But again, pay attention to those areas to make the most of it. Now, you are thinking about your security, but you've got all this energy to really dig in and work hard. And you should, around the 28th, get some abundance connected to the work you've done in the past, whatever that means to you. The Grand Water Trine is making you very emotional and determined, but you might feel there's an emotional cleansing with that Grand Water Trine. Use your intuition when it comes to abundance, security, and work on that day. Now, Mercury enters Sagittarius. You've got millions of ideas. Make sure that you pin them down and build on them. Let me tell you this. It is the most action-packed month, potentially of the whole year for you. It is amazing. So do something with it, but obviously pay attention to what's coming up. So much love to you, my darlings. Do subscribe. It really helps. Like or share. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. So why do we at Michele Knight give you a 5-minute, no questions asked guarantee? Well, our psychics are some of the very best in the world. They are handpicked. They have 5 rigorous test readings, the final one with me, and I require very detailed information, things they couldn't possibly know just by looking at Google or social media. We want you to be totally blown away by your reading, to feel that you've chosen a psychic who you can bond with, who gets you and gives you such specific information, you feel completely reassured. If this doesn't happen within the first 5 minutes, don't be shy, just put down the phone and your minutes will be topped up or refunded. Your reading should be uplifting, full of clarity and advice, and leave you empowered to make the right decisions for you. We want Michele Knight to be your spiritual home.